Hey, Coach Brad here. Hope you're having an awesome day. The next step in personal branding is spotting your target audience. Before we move on to finding your niche and learning or knowing your competitors, which is the next step after spotting your target audience, you need to know how to spot your target audience first because that's going to make the process a lot easier. So let's get started. The first one is you need to figure out whether you are targeting employers, customers, or a company you are now employed with. So, based on what your brand is and the goals that you have for your brand, and based on who the people that you want to reach out to, that's going to determine whether you're going to target employers, customers, or company that you're employed with. Now, the next thing, imagine your ideal client or workplace. Think of an ideal scenario of what type of clients you would want or the type of workplace you would like to be in. So, everybody has an ideal client. Everybody wants a client sometimes to be like them, like, oh, I hope the client has the same values as me, because when they do, you guys get along great. But the thing is, if your client is a little bit different, you need to learn how to adapt to them and you need to understand them. And you need to understand what their goals are and where they're going in order to figure out how you can help them. Now, you can imagine your ideal client, for example, like this. This client appreciates the work that I do. This client pays me very well in advance. This client appreciates the expertise that I have. This client knows that he or she can trust me, and he or she knows I'm very dedicated to what I do. So those are things where you can imagine your ideal client, things like that. So I'm imagining your ideal client or workplace will definitely help you. And so I would definitely, not a lot of time, but take a little time and think about that situation. The next one, appealing both rationally and emotionally is important for your brand. Rational attributes are solid qualities about you that people trust and depend on in you. Example would be honesty or dedicated to his work. Emotional attributes are the reason people want to be around you. Example, empathetic. Rational attributes and emotional, these two things are key points. And you definitely need to know these two because these two things will help you with your brand tremendously. Qualities, we all should know what quality or qualities that we have in ourselves. And if you don't, then I would ask your friends, your family, because especially your friends, there's a reason why they want to be around you, and which actually leads me to emotional. If you don't know emotional, also, then emotional attributes are the reasons people want to be around you. If you don't know the reasons that people want to be around you, ask your friends. And actually, I would actually advise you to ask your friends. Don't just be like, oh, I already know. Ask your friends and family. Do that because then that'll give you an idea. And also, if you have people that really aren't your friends or maybe employers or employees that you work with, ask them. If you worked for your company a long time, ask them what qualities or quality that you have about yourself that people trust and depend on in you. And they'll definitely give you an answer on that. So finding that quality is going to help you tremendously in your brand because that's how people are going to look up to you. For example, with me, I'm not just a marketing and personal branding coach. I'm also a health, fitness, and life coach. And within my health, fitness, and life coaching, and also my personal branding and marketing, I'm very upfront, I'm very honest, and I want to help people. I have such enjoyment in helping people succeed to the next level. And and when I ask my friends and my family, they say that I'm very driven. I'm very driven and what it and I'm very caring, and I love to help people succeed to the next level. They say that I'll do whatever it takes to get to the next level for myself, and I'll do whatever it takes to get to the next level for somebody else. So that's good. And so you got to find your own qualities and your quality. That's big. And also the reason people want to be around you. These two qualities are really going to help you uh, spot your target audience, because your clients, whoever you get, the audience that you get, they're going to see both of these attributes within you, because you're going to display them within your brand. Next, ways to search for your target audience. Attending conferences, searching online, linkedin.com, Facebook, jobhunt.org. Other ones I wanted to put in there were Google Plus, Twitter, and all those types of social media sites. The last one, going straight to the source if possible. So let's just get this last one out of the way. The last one is going straight to the source if possible. So if you want to find out about a company or find out about an employer, well, actually, you wouldn't really find much about an employer. That can be somewhat tricky. But if you want to find out about a company, then a lot of companies, they have websites, they have the phone numbers listed there, they have them in the phone book. Pick up the phone, call the company, ask the questions you want to ask. That would be going straight to the source, picking up the phone and calling and speaking with somebody. So that's just an example of that. Searching online, obviously, the internet is very powerful. We have a lot of resources that we can go to. LinkedIn has a lot of business people on there, and you can. So LinkedIn is very powerful. That's one I would actually recommend to. I would definitely recommend to join that website there. Facebook, I'm sure every one of you have Facebook. That's very powerful. It's like this with all social media sites. Social media sites are a powerful tool if you utilize it in the right way. If you don't use it for the right purposes, then it's not going to be effective for you. So you need to use it for the right purposes, and if you do, social media can by far be very effective to search for your target audience. It's very effective. Jobhunt.org, that's if you're looking for employers. That's a very good website. I've been on it. It's got a lot of great information. So if your goal is to target employers, then that would definitely be a website to go to. Now the next thing, you need to cater to this psychographics and demographics. So what does this mean? This simply means understanding the goals and situation of your target audience, understanding the right way to approach them so you can help them the best that you can, adapt to their situation. When psychographics and demographics match your goals, it's a good fit. So, to sum all this up, so you get a better understanding, you want to whatever this has to do with psychographics and demographics. This has to do with, now the things that I'm going to list here has is a combination of both. So you have lifestyle, you have race, you have gender, you have age, all that type of stuff. And you want to figure out how, the likes, the dislikes, the activities, the interests, opinions, stuff like that. that's what that's all the stuff that I just mentioned are combinations of psychographics and demographics. These things are very important because based on the target audience you have, based on the relationships that you will be building within your personal brand and the clients that you have, you need to be able to adapt or understand the situation that they're in order to help them accomplish their goals. Because if you don't, then you're going to have a really hard time, and you're going to have a hard time trying to motivate them, and having a hard time having them trying to put trust in you to be able to help them accomplish their goals. So if you don't adapt or understand their situation and what their goals are, you need to know that stuff in order to help them. And once you know that, and you build a relationship and you know their goals, you talk to each other, it gives you a better idea of how to help the person. And also for you, for your personal brand, when, like I said, when psychographics and demographics match your goals, it's a good fit. And it's a win win situation. And that's it for today. I hope you have an awesome day. If you have any questions, please let me know.